Hi, and welcome back to It Figures. Tonight I have a special one for you, and that is Gossamer. And he is a pop animation figure from Funko. Now, I know a lot of people collect Funko figures like this, and nobody ever takes them out of the boxes, or very rarely do they take them out of the boxes. But you know what? I don't know what fun that is. I mean, I don't like things in a box. If I buy something, I want to open it up. And he is the Funko Specialty Series, limited edition exclusive. So he is, I guess, a harder one to find. And I have literally never saw him before. This is the first time I saw him at the store, so I had to pick him up. These other ones in the line, I have seen them. I've seen Duck Dodgers and Space Cadet and Marvin. And I don't know if I've seen K9 before, but I know I've seen these three. And they're from the Looney Tunes collection. But Gossamer has always been one of my favorite monsters ever. And as soon as I saw this, of course, I had to pick him up. And I can't wait to open him up to take a look at him. So here he is, Gossamer, one of the coolest monsters I think ever made. I'm so excited that Funko actually made him into a figure. And obviously, he's just a very large, hairy creature in the Bugs Bunny cartoons. And, of course, the other thing, that I was obsessed with when I was a kid is obviously those fingernails. I mean, come on, look at those fingernails. How could you not love those fingernails? And they did such a good job, with the sculpt here, showing off those fingernails. And, with his hands up in his, claw-like fashion that he has. So, yeah, such a great job on that. And they also managed to somewhat give him a mouth here, if you can see that. I mean, they sculpted it to where the hair is, is supposed to be sort of coming off to both sides. Because I don't think he had a mouth in the animated series, or the animated short that it had. I could be wrong about that. I think he was just one large red hairy figure. But I don't think he had a mouth. But I like the fact that they did that, to give him a little more personality. And here on the back of him, you can see all the really nice sculpting they did with the hair coming down and along the back and everything. They just did a really great job here. And it goes all the way down, to his butt, down to his legs. So, really nicely sculpted. And Gossamer here is basically a statue. I mean, some of these Funko, of course, they have their head turns. And that's the only part of articulation they got. But he is just literally just a statue. And that's perfectly fine by me. And here you can see his big red tennis shoes. And he's all basically the same color. And again, that's from the animated short, so that's fine. The only problem I had here was he does have some painting issues right here. It's more like it's not even so much painting, it's like a scratch, I guess, that's on his shoe. And I mean, that's fine. It's nothing really to worry about. But the other shoe is fine. It's just this one here has a little scratch or bump on it. But other than that, I mean, come on, he's Gossamer. He's such an iconic, classic character. And if you've never seen this episode, oh man, just do yourself a favor and try to find it. I really wish they came out with some Bugs Bunny figures that went along with Gossamer. And I'm really, really hoping they're going to come out with a witch as well. That would be a no-brainer for me to get as well. I'd love the witch from the Bugs Bunny cartoons. And being that we did get Gossamer here, I am hoping that they will announce that they're coming out with the witch. So overall, I mean, there isn't much to say here. I mean, he's basically a very large red monster with some really freaking cool fingernails. Or claws, if you want to call them claws, you can call them claws too. I'm not sure how hard he is to find. Like I said, I only ever seen him this one time, and I snatched him up pretty quick. And he was the only one that they had there. So there isn't much here to review on Gossamer, except that he's just a really, really cool figure. The sculpt here is great, and he is so welcome in my Funko family. And this is a really short review this time, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I can see you next time on It Figures. And for those fans who watch my channel all the time, I really apologize for the lack of videos. I did accidentally record over a bunch of reviews I did, and I've been running my other channel as well, so I didn't have a chance to go back and re-record any of those reviews yet. So I will be re-recording some of those reviews, and I promise that I will get up some new reviews to you guys soon. So hopefully you will stick around to watch those, and if you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like I said, so I can see you next time on